We are in San Pedro, close to the rotunda with the fountain. And actually this came up in a comment thread on a comedy video made by, I think, Chris Finley. And somebody, it was about Latin America and got into a discussion about what do people shop like in Latin America, and somebody was surprised when I said there was convenience stores and malls. And so today, we have a tower there, and across there, that building with the modernistic architecture and stuff, all that red, that's the Mall San Pedro. So we're gonna take a look inside of the Mall San Pedro. And just to get this out of the way, yes, one of the points of this video is that when people in Latin America buy food, they don't actually buy it from a abuela with a cart and a colorful shawl who dispenses homemade food and life lessons. They go to the mall. I mean, sometimes also the cart thing, but mostly the mall. So there's also a cinema and a gym there. So a lot like in the US, malls have multiple facilities, and maybe in this case more. We'll find out. It is also the case, once I get into the mall, I might be a little bit more discreet in my shots, less narrative, but I will show some things in there. This is Econo. That's a department store. I actually bought my umbrella there. And one thing that I've noticed and might be clear is that the shops are smaller and closer together and generally denser than an American mall. Some of those are chains, but they're not large chains, I suppose. And then there's a lot of kiosks independent. Let's see what's up this staircase. This also shows a sense of the openness of the mall and the modern architecture. That roof does look fancy. And that was the food court, and as you can see, it's busy. And we do have an escalator, and it seems to actually sense, and it will stop when there's nobody available. And then when somebody steps on it, it starts going faster. Interesting. We also have an entire bank of claw machines, large and small. And of course, mostly these are scams, and I assume they're not the most economical way to get small trinkets, but I am tempted. So this is a 3-story mall. In general, in Latin America, my experience, this is Chile, Costa Rica, malls do tend to be not like little suburban spread out things. They tend to be like this, where you have multiple floors and a big old roof and stuff. So we can see here, it didn't stop, it really slowed down. And then as I approach it, vroom! So one thing, probably the most important thing I would say, like in the US, malls are a lot of times kind of passé. In Latin America, they're still fun and exciting, and you can see this is really upscale. It's also really clean, busy. All the shops are full. I didn't really see any blank storefronts. So obviously a different story than what we have in the US right now. And that's it for now.